Welcome back to Arkham Reactor, folks, and we've got a little message here from the one and only Big G. And then once we've received the message from Big G, we'll come back and we'll have just a wee chat about what Big G has mentioned. So let's go.
How's it going, folks? It's Big G. I know I haven't seen you, I haven't seen any of you, but you haven't seen me around on the channel for a good while. At the moment, I don't have my own place, so that's why I haven't been able to get online and do videos with Leviathan, because I haven't got my camera set up. I can't get anywhere to set it up, so hence why I'm using my mobile phone right now to do this video. So it's just to let you know, at the moment things are a bit slow. I still don't know when I'm going to get more in place, so I don't know when I'm going to be able to get back on the channel with Leviathan. So Leviathan and I spoke earlier on, and we've decided that until I'm back, we are going to take a break for a wee while, just until I get back on my feet again. You might find Leviathan still might upload videos, but it will slow down for a wee while. But don't worry, I mean, we're not shutting the channel down. We are keeping going, so please don't unsubscribe. Stay subscribed and keep the bell. You know, click that bell and make sure it says all. And then you will know when we do start uploading again. But until then, we are going to be taking a break. But it gives us a chance to, you know, spruce things up a bit, get it looking better. I know Leviathan's looking at getting some new equipment for doing streams, which, if it pans out, it's going to be nice. It's going to be really good, and you will notice a difference. I'm currently working on my own music, so you never know, you might hear some of it on the channel. Maybe in the outro, the intro and outros. I don't know, could be, but keep an eye out anyway, folks, and don't unsubscribe, please. The Patreon, what Leviathan has said is that the Patreon is going to be getting closed down in the meantime, because if we're not putting out content, there's no point in you guys having to pay for something that you're not getting. You know, if you're not getting content, there's no point in keeping a Patreon going. But as soon as we're back up and running, you know, we'll probably have the Patreon running again. Who knows? We might even start some merch. You never know. Just keep an eye out, folks. We will be back. Unfortunately, I can't give you a date because it depends on my situation, my housing situation. So until I get my own place again, I'm not going to be able to do any streams. And Leviathan and I think it's best when it's both of us doing the videos, you know, because we bounce off each other, and it is more fun doing it with someone else there. You know, you have more of a laugh. You get to have more of a laugh watching us making fools of ourselves. So I think that's why it's probably best that we take a wee break just now. So again, just stay subscribed. There's no harm in keeping the subscription. You know, it means that when we do start back up, you will know. So until then, folks, take care of yourselves, and we will see you very soon again. Bye.
So that was Big G, and me and Big G, I think it was yesterday or the day before, just had a wee chat on the way things were going, that even though I'm thoroughly enjoying doing kind of all the reactions myself on a basis just now until Big G returns, we think there's just a few things that just need to be changed really. Visuals. I need to upgrade the audio and do some tampering with that just to make sure everything is nice and crisp because USB audio just doesn't do it anymore. It's just not great to the ears, and especially you with this one here, the Rode. What's it? It's something like the NT1 Mini or something like that. It's just not a fantastic. And the thing is, when me and Big G started this channel with 0 subscribers, and I think the first week it took us maybe it took us nearly 2 weeks to get to something like 15 or 16 or something like that. We were the format that me and Big G have is, for example, I know 4 bands, and Big G knows 4 bands, but I've never heard of them 4 bands, and he hasn't heard of the 4 bands that I have. So that's what we kind of do. We trade with each other and trying to see where the limit is if we like that type of music or if we don't. And it's always kind of interesting when it comes to both of us because even though my kind of introduction to giving Big G was Nightwish, Buddy Tomorrow, there was Epica, there was just a few other bands as well. Big G was more on lines of Avatar, like what's Gojira, things like that as well. So me and Big G have kind of totally different metal styles, but the one thing that I think makes us work is that we appreciate even if we didn't like the vocals or something else like that, we still listen for the other things in the song to see if we like it. And that's where me and Big G agree on. As good music is good music, and if there's, say for example, you've got a bad singer, but the instruments are absolutely fantastic, then we'll comment on the instruments and the singer. There's no kind of problem with me and Big G doing that. That's the way we work. We bounce off each other quite well, and you would have seen that in the previous videos that where I had Big G in them. We kind of at the start, don't know if I should be telling you this, but hey ho, do what I want. Um, Me and Big G done some, say, mock-ups of reactions that we were doing just to see on bands that were already slightly new but weren't going to be published, just to see how the format would work out, how the commentary would work out, everything else like that, and it worked. So that's why you see that we, even when Big G left, we had already hit the, well, not left, went on a break. We had already hit them 10,000 subscribers, and obviously people were seeing that they were liking what they were seeing. And from kind of now till we come back, what we're doing is that whole kind of screen format that you see, with the 2 boxes and the box at the bottom, it's going to change. The colours are going to change because I don't think orange is particularly. I like the orange, but it's kind of starting to bug me a bit. So I think we'll change that. Audio as well, and just the overall kind of commentary and everything else like that. That's going to change as well. I think when Big G comes back, it's like, and it's just gonna be like it's gonna be the channel's gonna be reborn, like reborn again, just in a kind of different way. Um, the kind of format will still stay the same. Obviously, I'll give Big G songs, he'll give me songs, and we'll do it. We'll still do it that way because that's the fun way. But we're also gonna look into doing other things as well, like a band of a week, things like that. Just to see if we can. It's gonna be a different video. It's not gonna be like a reaction video. We might have wee cut segments in there to show you the reaction from the previous week, but it's going to be really about instruments, vocals, dynamics, that sort of thing, and just to see how the other one felt once I went and listened to a few more of that band. It's just to really diverse everything, because what we do is not saying that other channels don't do this, but I've not seen that many that do this, so that's what puts us in a kind of a unique bracket of our own. Others would get rather bands that they're excited for new albums coming out, or they would get comments to do new songs, but what we do is we go off each other, and that's what we'll continue to do. Not to say that other bands won't make it in there from the comments, because we're more than happy to take bands from the comments and do a joint first listen. That's some of the things we done, and that was when Big G left. There was one band that had sent in a request, and they were German, I think, and Big G lost the audio basically, so that's why we won't let Big G record again. I'll just leave that to me because I don't lose the audio. But the band was absolutely fantastic, and that was just a sit-in band that probably would only get us 100 views, probably something along them lines, or maybe less. But they're the bands when they're just kind of fresh. They're the bands worth doing because if they're talented, then they will become the next best thing. And no doubt in my mind that when we've done smaller bands as well, that we can see these bands in the next 10, 15 years being absolutely huge. And that's what we're wanting. We're wanting some fresh blood basically into the realm, because there is obviously artists that dominate the scene in their particular genres, but you want the fresh blood as well coming in and getting that getting that fresh new sound. But the other thing that will change is we're going to do a little bit more live streams as well. I'll have the capability to do it. Big G had the capability back then to do the 5,000 subscriber one, but I think there's going to be more. There's gonna be some interesting stuff that's going on, and I'm not going to say anything else about it. But overall, really, when if there is a band or a song that's coming out that needs to be reacted to, trust me, I'll do it. No problems at all. This PC will be on in about 20 seconds with that M.2, and we'll just open OBS up and get it all going, because that's the fun thing about this as well. Or even when we're on a break, I can still do the reactions, but the reactions will die down from now till then, and don't know how long it may take. It might take us another full year. If it does, then that's no problems at all. If, for example, Big G said, please don't unsubscribe, but if you unsubscribe because we're inactive, then when that time's come back, then please just look out for us and see what we're doing then, because we should be doing roughly the same kind of stuff, just with different types of twists. But I think that really covers it all. We're going on a break, but I'll still be around here and there, maybe once, twice, 3 times a month for the reactions that need to be done. Or the exciting ones as well. But it's just not been the same. Without Big G, and that's where me and Big G agree. Even if it was me that was on the break and Big G that was on his own, we just don't think it would be the same, and that's we want the collective back instead of one or the other. For example, so also Alec Bata fans, when Big G returns, we will do more reactions to Alec Bata. It's just I've done one, wasn't the same without Big G, and I keep putting in the comments, as you'll see, when Big G's back, because that's the stuff me and Big G like to co-listen to. An example. But apart from that, folks, we'll see you in the next reaction or when we return. Bye bye.